All right, so when you're trying to figure out how to hire for the upcoming training class, you're going to want to take your most current or futured schedule. So in this case, my current week is the 29th through the 5th, and the most updated schedule is next week, which is the 6th through the 12th. So I took the 6th through the 12th schedule, and before I made a copy of the schedule, I made sure that everyone who quit or their last day was coming up or was fired, I made sure that they were deleted off of this list of names. And then I made a copy. And this copy I titled Scheduled Class 3. The reason why the terms that really need to be removed is because I want to figure out in this schedule who I've got on, on my busiest days, so that I can figure out where are my gaps? Where do I need to schedule extra people? Because that's what I'm going to tell recruiting to hire for. So I'm just pulling up this Monday schedule, and Mondays are the busiest day, which is why I always start with that Monday schedule. And I'm just filling in anybody's shift who is off that day. Because again, this is a mock schedule, so I'm not really affecting anything real, but I just want to see what my Monday would look like with a full team size, with no off days. So let's see, this person, Monique, works 5 to 11. So we'll do, and I noticed that the time, this date over here wasn't locked. So if you ever need to do that, you would click this freeze button, freeze up to the current row so that that date and the time carries along with you. So here I'm going to go 5 to 11 for Monique. Fill it in with a shift, give her a break. And so now I know everyone on the schedule is working this day. So I've got an idea. It looks like maybe some Graves opportunities to be added. I've got an idea of what my day looks like with everybody working. Then I want to pull up and kind of thinking, okay, I am in this week. I am hiring for the next week. The next week of people will be in training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so they'll be in production around this day. So really, headcount wise, this is the really important week that I want to make sure I can hit based off of what I hire with. So I'm going to pull up my December staffing file. I'm going to check out the 13th through the 19th. So let's see here. Got December staffing file. And this over here, staffing, the staffing page is where you're going to want to look at. So we can see total staffing. And let's grab here from the 13th to the 19th. And let's grab that over here. Now, because I've worked on this before, I already have my mock page. But if you were working on this originally, you would just make your, duplicate a sheet and then copy and paste this information down, which in this case looks like I already was looking at the 13th and the 19th. So this is the head count for that week that I'm really trying to hit. And this right here, this formula is a max formula, which basically is saying of this range, this is the max number that I see from this range. So this guy right here really gives me an idea of the highest of the high that I'm going to need to hit that week with all the hires that I have. So this is that head count that I'm going to enter in for mock head counts. So I'm just going to grab this guy. I'm going to grab over on my other screen and enter it in while I'm looking at it. So here I've got my Monday schedule where everyone's working. And again, it says Monday, December 7th, but it's just a mock. What I'm doing here, this total required, it's a formula based off of each individual channel, but since this is a mock, I'm going to highlight this yellow. That's just my way of telling myself that's mock numbers. And get this entered. So let's see, 12 a.m. our time is, I'm just looking. So I'm just entering the head count that I have based off of those max staffing files. And then I'll be able to show you in video 2 how you can easily tell where your gaps are and what shifts you need to hire for based off of that peak schedule head count.